What's up guys, I'm the Geek and welcome to a new video. This one is going to be about No Time to Die, and it's going to be me just sort of giving my thoughts on the movie. Because the interesting thing about this is I've never been a Bond fan. I watched the opening of Skyfall and actually I got bored of it. This was back in high school, so if I go back and watch it now, maybe I'll end up actually enjoying it. But one thing that happened over the weekend is a friend came round with the intent of him and my flatmate, going to watch No Time to Die. And he basically just badgered me into going with them. So I kind of came and I was like, oh, fucking hell, fine, I'll go. But I have no idea about anything because I've only watched the opening of Skyfall. And that's when both of them basically told me I had probably chose the worst Bond movie to try and start with. Which made me kind of get an idea of, okay, maybe I should give it a chance. So we then watched Spectre, I think the last movie before No Time to Die is. And I'm gonna be completely honest, that movie was fucking incredible. And then later in the night, we went to watch No Time to Die. Here's the interesting thing. I've been seeing a lot online of both sides of the coin here. I've been seeing a lot of people online being like, this is the best, this is amazing, this movie's fantastic, Great, fantastic, well done, great. Good for you, it's a fantastic movie. I'll wait to see for myself if I decide it is or not. And I've seen a lot of spoiler alert for everything, by the way. I've seen a lot of oh, how could they kill Bond? Oh, this is horrible. Of course they kill Bond. Blah, 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 blah. SJWs, blah, blah, blah. Now, here's the thing. Here's the fucking deal, right? Before I went into this movie, I thought, yeah, I don't know how good this is going to be. We've already seen they've decided to make 007 a black woman. I don't have any problem with making an action hero a black woman. Just don't make it James Bond. But in the movie, they actually describe, no, it's not actually that. It's, in the previous movie, James Bond, basically, it's sort of said that he kind of retired from being a 00 agent. Which is fine. And so, essentially, they needed a new 007. So, that's what happened, and that's fine. I don't see any issue with that. The issue that I think I would have had is if they had made her James Bond and just been something like, oh, it's Jane Bond or something like that. Which didn't happen. That didn't actually happen, which is, it's good. The movie is actually fucking fantastic, because I'm going to be honest, they don't make this new 007. She's a really fucking annoying, horrible character. She's not someone that you actually like. She's kind of a dick, you know? Just essentially hating James Bond for no reason. Literally, she goes out of her way to find James Bond and tell him about something that she tells him to not get involved with. It's stupid. The character's actually kind of fucking dumb. The movie would probably not be that much different if she wasn't in it, but she didn't make the movie worse. It basically just gave the movie a character you hate, because that is the character that she is. She's a really fucking horrible person. She's a fucking dick. But what I wanted to talk about was the whole thing online. Everyone seems to be going with two sides of the coin, like, oh my god, this is the best movie ever, blah 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 blah, or I'm seeing, oh no, they made James Bond, okay, they killed James Bond, how could they do this, stupid SJWs. I understand the logic there. I understand where you are coming from. If you're saying, oh, they killed off James Bond, that's horrible, blah, 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 all this stuff, if that's the thing you're talking about, I understand your logic, and I don't think you're wrong for thinking that. But I don't think that's how it is. I think the way that James Bond actually dies in this movie was a really well done sequence. I think it was a really well done scene. I think the whole thing was it was a fantastic send off for the character. See, I would have had a problem with it if they'd done the same thing as The Last of Us did, which was essentially take Joel's character, destroy the character, make sure just so that they can have a way of killing him off in the most brutal, degrading way possible. They didn't do that with James Bond. What they did with James Bond is they had him essentially successfully complete his mission, but then once a simple thing just goes wrong, it just goes wrong like that. And so he has to go back, and when he goes back to fix it, the main villain... I'm not going to spoil everything, because the way it's done is horrifyingly tragic, and it's really not something that, you should go in... It's not something you should go in knowing. I feel like him dying is something that people already kind of know anyway. But they have him go back, and something happens, and he's... When the thing happens, it made me just think to myself, oh, he's not getting out of this. This is one situation he's not going to escape. And it wasn't a bad thing either. It was a case of, no, he's gone out like a goddamn hero. Because that's what happened. James Bond went out like a goddamn hero. Now, I can understand where people come from if they say he didn't do that. They basically went, he's dead. Because the way he went out in terms of the actual method of death, Jesus Christ, overkill much, but at the same time, he went out like a goddamn fucking hero. He went out in style, in a way. And he went out, and you kind of just thought, it was something that you kind of can't hate, in my opinion. It's like, no, the way that they did it was really respectable. It was really good. I don't think they disrespected James Bond's character in any way whatsoever in that movie. I think it was actually really fucking good, and I loved the whole thing. I don't have much else to say on this, honestly. The movie was fantastic. I think we know this is Daniel Craig's last outing as James Bond. And if anything, watching Spectre and No Time to Die has kind of made me want to watch the others now, in order. So I'm going to go back and watch Casino Royale. And then, what's the other one? The second one that he's in. I don't know. I'm going to go watch that, and then the second one, and then I'm going to go rewatch Skyfall, see if it's something I enjoy. And then I'll have watched all the Daniel Craig ones, and then my flatmate wants me to watch all the Pierce Brosnan ones and Sean Connery. So yeah. I think that's going to be it. There's not much else I can say. Rami Malek was fantastic in it. I will say I do not think he was a better villain than Christoph Waltz, because Christoph Waltz, as much as I love... I'm going to be honest, I never know if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, if it's Rami Malek or something like that. I don't... It's a strange name, but yeah. Christoph Waltz is absolutely amazing. I'm sorry to Rami Malek, but he did not compare to Christoph Waltz. He was a fantastic villain, just it was no Christoph Waltz. I'm sorry, but the dude's the dude's fantastic. The dude's amazing. I love the dude. He's fucking one of the best one of my favorite villains in any movie whatsoever. That's not Blofeld. That is actually Hans Landa. He's fantastic at playing those roles. But anyway, and I would not be surprised if him playing Hans Landa is the reason he was chosen for Blofeld. I think the character's name is Blofeld, isn't it? I don't know. I'm not familiar with James Bond, as I've said. But that's been it for this video. If you enjoyed this, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more content. I've got the rest of Iron Fish coming soon, I think. I don't know. I'm begrudgingly pushing myself through the editing process. I do not like editing. Especially when it's just this and I don't know what the fuck I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But yeah. Hit the like button and subscribe for more content. I will see you in the next video. Bye.